Video number 3. So, I asked people on Tumblr what I should make this video about, and Valerie2776, the lovely, wonderful Valerie, suggested log cabins. So, and I just happen to have this on the chair next to me, over in the other room where I was at the computer. This is my Swedish carpenter's axe. I'll show it to you. Well, I mean, I already showed it to you, but I'll take the thing off so you can see the hole. Yeah, with the sharp part. That's the sharp part. It's very, very, very sharp. This axe was made in Sweden, hence it's Swedish, and it was hand forged by Lennart Pettersson, who I think he's the master smith at Grainsfors Brooks. So he makes all the really cool ones. Although Kjellake Sjölund makes the Swedish carving axe, which I have one, but it's down in the basement. But yeah, Grainsfors Brooks, to make good axes. So I've never built a log cabin, but I know a thing or two about them. My favorite type of log cabin is where you take the logs and you square them, and then you cut them in dovetails, so they're dovetailed at the corners, and that's like a Norwegian, Swedish, kind of Northern European style. Well, the Swedish, I think they also do the round logs, and you use a carving axe to make the logs fit on top of each other. So maybe the dovetail one is Norwegian and the round one is Swedish, I don't know. But yeah, log cabins are cool. If you make a wall, right, of a log, and the log is like this big, it's actually, so the wall, there's no, the inside and the outside is just the log. So on the inside of the house there isn't like a, you know, like a wall like that, like this, with a wall board, you know, insulation on it. It doesn't have that, it's just the log. But the wood is a really good insulator. So it's quite efficient that way, which is kind of nice thing about log cabins. I'm trying to think of some other things about log cabins that I know. When you build a log cabin, right, you have to leave a big space in the doorway, on the top of the doorway, which is why if you go inside a log cabin, you'll probably find a big wide piece of trim at the top of the door, because there's a big space in there, because the logs, when you build the cabin, the logs are green and then they dry out, and then so the whole thing shrinks. That was probably above the camera level. The whole thing shrinks and goes like that. So that's kind of interesting too. But I've seen the dovetail kind of cabin in a few places, including my grandma's cousin's farm in Wisconsin. The original house that was built on the farm was a log house like that. It was made of oak logs, and it was built in like the 1850s. It was really old and it was falling down, and eventually she knocked it down and just had the logs, and she gave me one of them, and now it's up there. Let's see, I'll use the screen up there. That, the mantelpiece right there, is one of the logs. So that's pretty cool. That log is from a log cabin that was built in the 1850s. So that's probably enough of a video. I hope it wasn't too boring. Bye.